Oh, welcome back to the Abundant Harvest Homestead. This guy here is Chili Pepper, but sometimes we just call him Doc Pepper, right, Doc?
Yeah.
Fist bump for a man? Boom. And he's going to be 2 on December 26th. So that means you are 1?
Yeah.
Yeah, can you hold up 1? 1. That's right. And a lot of times, what we like to do is about 6 months before we have a new baby. So when Mama Pepper is maybe about 3 months pregnant, I start really trying to work with little guys like this and try to really bond and win him over, because look at what he's doing right now. Whose lap's he sitting on, my lady?
Mama's lap.
Mama's lap. Who are you with?
Why?
Why? Are you with Mama?
Yeah.
And you love your Mama?
Yeah.
And see, if he's really clingy with Mama and then a new baby comes, that's an opportunity for jealousy. So I do a really good job. In times past I have. It's just this guy here. Did you just love me and be my friend, or did you still want Mama?
Yeah.
Yeah, still wanted Mama?
Yeah.
Yeah, Mama's nice, right? I agree.
Yeah.
Oh yeah? So we had concerns because I was unable to win him over. Did you have any concerns heading up to the birth of the new baby?
Yes, I wasn't sure how things were going to work out with this little guy because he was starting to get a little clingy, like just towards the end. And
Yeah, like
he wanted,
extra clingy, right?
Yes, like Mom went to the bathroom, he came running crying. He wanted me to carry him, and if I left somewhere, he was crying.
Yeah, that was a change because you weren't like that. Were you fearing? You a little afraid? Oh man, hey, where was the baby before? Where did the babu used to be? Do you know where the babu came from?
Yeah.
You show Mama's womb?
Here.
Right down in Mama's belly, right?
There.
And, you know, we spent a while, he knows what babies are from dolls and from interacting with others, and he knew there was a babu in there. That's what he called it. You say baby?
Baba.
Babu. You say baby?
Baba.
Oh, he stepped it up a game. But he calls babies babus, and he knew that's what was in there. And we weren't sure because, you know, if you've got to take care of the baby in the middle of the night, and this guy wants to come around, that could cause, you know, issues and stuff. So wasn't able to win him over, but then the baby came. And why don't we get the baby and we'll show you guys what happened. What happened? Did you get your hand stuck?
Yeah.
You guy, hey, I'm going to ask you who this is when somebody comes in here. That's fine. Okay. So, here's one. Our little Precious Pepper. I think that's what we're going to call her. Precious Pepper. And that's what he calls her, is Abali Abali, right? What is the baby's name?
Abali.
Abali. And who loves the baby?
Abali.
Do you love the baby? Is that your sister? Yeah?
Abali.
Aww.
No.
And do you remember when I took him to town with me?
Yes.
I took him to town with me yesterday, right? What happened when he came home, my lady?
I think he came right to the baby, didn't he?
That's what he did. He karate chopping her nose?
Be gentle.
Yeah.
He's sleeping.
But this guy here, as you can see, he really loves his sister. And when she first came out, there was really no little kisses. That's okay, buddy. That's okay, buddy. You know what? while she's sleeping? Would you mind grabbing her to let her keep sleeping?
Okay, Babu.
Okay, Babu. You say goodbye to Abelie?
Bye, Babu.
Nice and easy.
So, this little guy here, he absolutely loved his sister. Right from the first time he ever met her. He understood that was the Babu. That was the baby that used to be in Mama's womb. And it was interesting to watch him, like, even at the table. Do you remember him sitting at the table? And all of a sudden, like, he completely freaks out. And we weren't sure what was going on. Well, he heard his sister crying in the other room. And as the big brother, like, he needed to be excused from the table now. He had a little sister to take care of. That was really cool. And then also, I remember, like, holding her once. I'm holding onto her. And he runs all the way from the living room through the dining room and kitchen into our bedroom. Grabs a little pillow. See? Little pillow. That's evidence. Runs it back to me and gives it to me to put underneath the baby because he had seen Mama do that sometimes. And he wanted to make sure I was holding the baby right. So are you adjusting well to being a big brother?
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you like being a big brother? Yeah?
Apple.
And you love the baby? So thankfully, the transition, that was one of the biggest issues I had. Or the biggest concerns of transitioning to 8 children was our previous baby and how he was going to do. I figured I'd be able to transition pretty well. Our other children would. And then you, how have you transitioned, my lady?
Pretty well. I mean, he's doing well with the baby, and we had to do a little bit of moving kids around.
Yep.
To put everyone in a comfortable place for sleeping at nighttime. So we had a few little ones sleeping in here with us. We had to move out to the big kids' room.
And even like with the size of our girls and the size of the bunk beds in there, we're doing pretty good. But recently, 2 things I've been up to was helping 2 different people put extensions or additions onto their buildings. One was on a shed to house conversion. We added a addition onto there. And then one was on a mobile home like we live in, adding another room onto there. So that's probably in our future too, is extending our living quarters here. Going to be one of the projects I'm going to work towards saving towards and making room for everyone. That'll be good.
Mm-hmm.
But
yeah. Yeah, I quickly came up with a little plan here to have everyone be in their spot as well. And it's been working out pretty good. The other kids are doing well as well with baby, and they like to help with her and hold her, and
yeah,
so
they even help change her diapers and take care of her and stuff.
Yep.
And this guy's super helpful, and you know, like we've said before, we don't discourage children. If they want to help, even when they're not much help, we let them help because we want to encourage that willing attitude and that willing heart, rather than telling them they're too little to help. We want them to always be willing to help and then grow into skill. And even this guy, you know, he helps. You help with the baby?
Yeah.
What if Mom has a dirty diaper from the baby? What do? Do you put it in the garbage?
Yeah.
And you help your mama?
Yeah.
That's awesome. And if the baby is crying, do you tell her, shh, like that?
Yeah.
Yeah?
And when he wants the Babu, when it's time for her to wake up, he says, what does he say?
What do you say to wake up the baby?
Already.
You tell her, wake up, Babu.
But then already.
Wake up, Abelie.
And when the baby's hungry, he says, Babu hungry.
And if she's crying, what does he like to do?
He runs to get his little blanket.
He gives a blanket to the baby.
Blanket.
So, 8 children now. Transitioning well. He was, like I said, one of our main concerns, but he did good. High five to the camera.
Hey.
Give the camera a high five. Come on. High five. High five. Yeah, you thought that was funny.
Good job.
He's well adjusted, still loved. And I asked Red Pepper if having a new baby meant that we had to take a little bit of the love we would give each of our children. and take a little bit away from each of them to give some to the baby. Do you know what she said?
No.
She said, no, you guys got enough love for like 20 kids.
Okay.
So we definitely got enough to cover our 8.
Yeah.
Button, yeah.
Button.
Hey, buddy, you want to shut it down with me?
Yeah.
You tell them thank you for watching? You say thank you?
No,
Thank you. You tell them bye?
no. Bye.
You say Doc out?
Jack. Out.
Whoa! And wave bye-bye. Wave bye-bye.
Bye.
Also, just a reminder, guys, still partnered with Sanctified Supply Company. Gardening, it tastes better than starvation. That's the first tea we worked on together. We've got another one coming out here, I think, in the near future. But these are available. There's a link in the description. And just trying to get people's minds right ahead of time. Grow your own so you got something to eat. It's edible.